Hello guys again. Today we will learn another technique. It's called the pattern technique. Okay, and what is the idea of circular pattern? For example, if I choose any shape, okay, let me choose step. Yes. For example, I will do this shape. I will present the shape here. Okay. I will use IPS for this shape. Okay. So I will write that I can see it is in front plane. Okay. So I will choose normal and I will choose sketch. Okay. So in the beginning, we will learn a lot of technique in this shape. The first one is what? Is to draw. Please guys see how I will begin with this shape. Okay. I will draw like this straight line and I come like this and end like this. Okay. So I write this straight line. Okay. And I can do what I can do. I can do what's called opposite. But in the first, just let me draw the dimension for this shape. Okay. So in the first things, sorry, here is 1.2 0.7. So 0.7, we can see 0.7 plus 0.7, it will account 1.4, and 1.4 plus 1.4 plus 1.20, it will become in the final is 2.6. So we can say that's 2.6. Okay. And here also we have here the what's called 0.6 degree. So here is the smart dimension. We click to smart dimension here, and for example I will choose this. I select that and I press control and I will select another straight line and it become what is the degree between those. Okay. So for example here the degree is about for example, let me change the degree from here to here. Let me again from here to here. Okay, it's around 60. Okay, but it's not like exactly 60. So let's control Z. Okay. We can, let me try that. Here we will put the distance here is 0.62. Okay. So and here 2.5, 2.5 here, 2.5. Okay. And for this also, if we do a straight line here, okay, yes, exactly, and we put the dimension for, yes, it's around 60. Okay, Now we are on the right side. Okay, here is 20.5, here is 0.62. So it's good. So now what is the another technique? It's called offset. Okay, let's see what offset do. Okay, we will choose that. So he choose all of that, and we can see the distance between all of this is 0.38. Okay, so we right now we close it from here. Okay, we click right and we close it from here. Okay, and now we can do what's called extrude boss. Okay, in 1.4 in 2.84. Okay, so we know extrude boss like that, and we click right. So now we have the same shape. If you try, and I think it was the best way for draw this is to draw it into a plane, but in the end it will be fine. Okay, uh, so that's the shape. Okay, that's the shape what we have. Nearly it become like that. It become like that. Yeah, yes, it's become like that, about like that. Yeah, exactly like that. It's become like that. Okay, that's the shape, around this shape. Okay, so now what we need to do, the another technique what we will want to learn is to draw inside the extrude boss. For example, here I will write sketch. Okay, for example, let's choose it and press Control 8. Okay, to see it clear. Okay, and here, for example, maybe there is some mistake in this project, but I hope guys you get the idea. Okay, so here is Control 8. Okay, and we can do here square, or let's present some center line, or we can do it by center triangle. Okay, yes, by center triangle it will be fine. Yes, so by this. Okay, we can do it by this, and here we click right. Okay, and for this shape we can say we don't need what is inside. Okay, so we can delete it, and we can do this shape is for construction. Okay, and here also for construction. Okay, and here also for construction, and here also for construction. Okay, so now for example if I draw this circle here. Okay, and I click right, and I choose linear pattern. Okay, so that's here the linear pattern. Okay, uh, and I can choose for linear pattern this circle. Okay, and this and this. Yeah, like just for example the idea of linear pattern. Okay, now you can delete all of this, clear section. Okay, what I need is this shape. I need it in the X. Okay, for example the distance is 1.20. Okay, so we can see here the the distance here, and we can play with it. Yes. Okay, and for y we can do 2 for y. Okay, and we can say is 1.44. It's also 1.44. Okay, no, in the opposite side, like that. So it's not much, but I think guys you get the idea. Okay, so I can play with it. Yes, now it's like almost match with the circle pattern. Sorry, with the square pattern. So that's what's called linear pattern. Okay. Now it's easy. We can, for example, do what's called extrude cut. Okay, for extrude cut, you will make like a hole inside your shape. Okay, so I hope guys you get the idea. Okay, for this shape, that's the basic things is to like to get what is the idea. For details, as you can do it, but you will take a lot of times, and you need to be accurate with your drawing. Okay, so now we learn what's called what is the offset. Okay, is to present your the first straight line again. Okay, is like the mirror for your shape or for your straight line in another side, and we know that how to make the circle for construction and put what's called a linear pattern for circle. Okay, that's the two technique is very important in solid work, and you will use it a lot in solid work. Okay, so guys, now we get the idea for what is the pattern, linear pattern, and what is the opposite. Okay, thank you guys. Let's go to another shape. Yes, here we have a good shape. It's need, for example, it's need, for example, is two shape inside one shape. I will told you how to do that. For example, here I will choose right plane. Okay, and I will choose MGS. Okay, it's already there. So I will draw uh, a shape like that. I will present the project here, guys, to see it. Okay, and this time I will try to be accurate with the drawing. Okay, so here we have like this and like this and like this. Okay, okay, I think that's good. Now let's draw the dimension. Okay, here's 20, and for this is 40. Okay, and also for this is 60. Okay, and for this is 10. Okay, and yes, I think that's enough. Yes, yes, that's it, that's it, that's it from this from this side. Okay, and now I can do what I can do. I can do extrude boss, for example, in another side by 100. Okay, here I will choose 100. Okay, and this shape, and I click right. Okay, so now I get the base from this draw. So now I will choose that's this surface to draw another one. Okay, so I choose normal. Okay, and I can sketch here like a triangle here. Okay, no, that's center. I will not choose center. I will choose corner. Okay, that's the corner here. Okay, here is the corner. I will give now the dimension for the corner. And the important things also, guys, in SolidWorks is to know how to read the dimension. And sometimes you need to calculate the dimension. For example, if the calculation or the dimension is not very clear, sometimes you need to calculate that by your calculators, or if it is simple numbers, you can calculate it by yourself. Okay, so here we have a 20. Okay, and we can say the extrude boss for this shape is 60. So I will do extrude boss up from this surface. Okay, and the end I will write here a circular, and I will do what's called extrude cut. Okay, so now we have here it is 20. Okay, now what I will do feature, I will do extrude boss, I will do extrude boss with 60. But we know how to do it with 60. That's the point what I told you before, guys. We can say it is 60, but now you need to what? To this subtract 20 from 60. Why? Because if you focus in this shape or in this project, you will find the 60 is the part of 20. Okay, so you need to subtract about 10 from 20. Okay, you need to subtract 10 from 20. If you focus in this shape, you will find why we subtract 10 from 20. Okay, so here I will put it 50. Okay, I will put it as 50. Okay, because that is 60 here, and the 60 is here is 10, and there is another 10. So yes, exactly, it's, guys, it's 50. Okay, so now we draw this. Okay, and we will go also another here, and we could say normal 2, or you can press Control 8. Okay, and here we can sketch what is circular. Okay, so here we can sketch circular. Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute, guys. Guys, there is a problem here. Sorry, we need to subtract 20. Why? If you focus for the line of 60, and that's important step here. If you focus in the line of 60, we can say the dimension of 60 is go from top to the like the last point in the base. Like it's go from here to it to what, to here. If you focus in the dimension, so we can now do what? Do is not 50, it will become a 40. Okay, so it will become a 40. After we become the 40, here is normal 2, and we can do what's called is here dimension. Okay, so now here we will draw a circle. Okay, or what's called the half of circle, with radius is 24. So let's try to be a 24. It cannot. Okay, so let's put a dimension here, and we will put it a 48, because the radius or the diameter is the double of the radius. Okay, after that, what we can do is we can do extrude cut. Okay, and sorry, we do extrude cut. Yes, exactly. Yes, now we get the shape is it's very very nice. Okay, so now after that, okay, so that's in the middle, and we get the 24, and I think this shape almost done. The idea also, the another idea is here. Okay, and here we can write, we can we can sorry draw. Uh, yes, we can draw the circle here. It's fine. A small circuit is about there. Yes, and here we can do the what's called dimension. From here, like from here to here, it's about 10. Okay, exactly. And we can also draw the second circle, and the end we will give what's called the dimension or the right dimension for both circle. Okay, here also we can put here the also here the dimension is called 10. Okay guys, and here from here to here it's 20. Okay, and the dimension for the circular is 10, diameter is 10, sorry, is 10. Okay, also the also from here to there it's about 40. Okay, and now let's give the smart dimension. Here is also 10. Okay, now we finish from this shape totally 100%. And I think you can do is what's called extrude cut. Yes, and finally you get what? You get the final shape. Okay, that's some lesson. Now I want from you guys is to learn the circle pattern. Circle pattern is very necessary. Okay, so now let's draw. Let's imagine this shape. Okay, circle pattern is very important thing. Okay, so here from front, I will draw from front. I will do, for example, here circle. Okay, and for this circle, I want to do what? I want to do extrude boss. Okay, so now let's give that extrude boss. Okay, so in this shape also, like we draw another circle. Okay, inside this shape, and I will put this circle for what? For construction. Okay, just double click in it, and you can do it for now. I didn't think it's for construction. Yeah, it's for construction. I think the first we need to give it dimension. Let's give it dimension. Okay, okay, here the for construction. Yes, now after we give the dimension for the circle, it's come for construction. It's become like this shape. Okay, so for example, if I draw the circle here, okay, and I click to what? To here circular pattern, so automatically it will give me like a 4 or another 3 circle in like in positive signal, the same of positive signal. Okay, so for example, you can increase that. You can increase that circle. For example, you have 8. You have, for example, 6. You have 7. You have, for example, 9. Okay, you will draw the 9 and the midpoint will be the circular for construction. Okay, the center of the circle will be the what will be the for construct will be circle for construction. Okay, after that you click right. Okay, for example, if you wanted extrude cut, you can get this extrude cut. So that's the shape in the end. Okay, so circular pattern is very 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 important. Okay, circular pattern is very very important. Okay, so now what we cover, we cover the mirror, we cover the idea also for offset. Okay, we cover the circular pattern, we cover the linear pattern also. Now we will try to learn just a basic technique in the arc. Okay, what is the arc? I will try to give you a shape with arc to learn what is the arc and kind of arc. Okay, and after that we will go with revolved, and we will go with lofted, revolved and lofted, and this is very important technique. Okay,